You've had a down period along the way. 1975 was not a particularly good year.
Not for wine. The wine, right? This is a good year for wine, actually. For me, what shall I say about 1975 through 1983 hasn't been very good. In fact, the last 7 years of my life haven't been exactly ecstatic for me. I haven't been ecstatic. I've been happy and somewhat, most of the time, pretty depressed. But my depression is, I think, because of my empathy for humanity and my feelings for the world and things. And I'm awfully upset when I have to do things to achieve a certain amount of status so that I might be able to do something else so that people will listen to me. So if I have to do sex so they can listen to social topics that might be viable, I'll do sex first.
It gets them into the tent.
Perhaps, maybe not.
What is the most absolute... Okay. What was the absolute rock bottom worst moment in the last 7 years?
Well, the absolutely worst rock bottom moment in the last 7 years when I tried to commit suicide through an overdose of cocaine.
How long ago was that?
It was not too long ago. Well, it's about 3 years ago in Hawaii. I was in an emotional state of... I've never been quite so depressed. I'm a bit of a manic depressant anyway. Most of the time I put on quite a face and an act, but I'm pretty depressed most of the time anyway. I have, as I said before, a lot of feeling inside for people and my love, my life, my job, what I feel I'm here for, my purpose. And I'm a little reluctant sometimes to get on with it. I'm afraid I'm much too emotional to be an artist, really, to be a really good one, to be on the job all the time. I guard my heart pretty well these days because I'm afraid if I ever fell in love again and I met the wrong woman, I don't imagine I'll live. I have a very fragile heart. Now, I put on a pretty rough exterior and it's pretty thick. But I imagine some lady will penetrate it again one day. I hope she's the right one. I was depressed because I was very much in love with my wife at the time, and I couldn't bear the thought of the rejection. My ego is much too too heavy, or whatever I want to say, too big, too wild, too whatever, to accept rejection. And I was rejected, and I had to learn the lessons of rejection, and it's done a great deal to heal my ego and to make me realize that I am probably not the king of the earth as I've always felt I was.
Is that what you're...
I'm now a prince.
Was that what your mom told you when you were little, that you were...
No, it's interesting.
Better than the other kids?
No, she never did that. I never played with the other kids when I was a little boy. I didn't start playing with the kids until I was well in my teens. I was always a loner, which is, I guess, is why I can grow and be alone now, rather nicely, without any too many problems.
The pain, for all of its awful moments, does it make the music better? Does it make the output better? Does it make the songs better?
Well, of course, if one wouldn't be, one could never be a fine artist if one hasn't lived and experienced most of life's negatives, I guess it's enough to say, and one would have to experience most of life positives also. You see, I guess I have gone from the depths of somewhat degradation to, I've probably risen to the heights of spirituality in some cases also. I felt nearly there spiritually sometimes, and I felt like the gates of hell were open for me at other times. And I don't imagine an artist can be a good artist unless he's experienced something similar to that. And also, I don't have very much to write about, do I?